Paul family, today and from now on, this court will honor all the time, Chris, that you have spent here. And it's not just Chris, it is a family affair. This court will signify the development of your character through the years, your work ethic, and as you chased your dreams, the name represents what can be accomplished, students, when someone commits to living out their values like integrity, discipline, and a passion for excellence. Without further ado, students, we're going to need some help here. We're going to count down. When I get to 1, Pauls, we're going to strip that floor. Let's start. You want to start with 3? Maybe we should start with 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1, bam! One other special announcement. Since West Forsyth was built in 1964, there's been a lot of great athletes that's walked across this campus. We are excited today to announce that on behalf of our athletic program, our school, our community, and our athletic booster club, that we are establishing, finally, a West Forsyth Athletic Hall of Fame. Today, we want to recognize this man's accomplishments as a Titan, and we want to induct him as our first member of our inaugural class of the West Forsyth Sports Hall of Fame. Welcome home.
I'm going to try not to be emotional. Obviously, you see my dad, my pops was. I'm definitely his son because I get it from him. First of all, thank you guys so much. This is an honor and a privilege. And for y'all students that are here, y'all won't remember this 20 years from now, but it's cool. I'm glad that y'all are here. I appreciate it. I think for me, everything that was said was so true. And I think about my older brother CJ. So when I came to West, he was already here. I didn't know that, coach, that I never lost a game here at West, but it makes sense. We was nice. We was nice. And then they started moving the games over to the Coliseum. But for some of y'all that don't know, which is crazy, like it's crazy. I don't feel like it's been 20 years since I played here at West. But you still got the old gym? Yeah. So when you talk about work, right? Like when you talk about hard work, you just do the work, right? You just do the work and the results, they come, but you just gotta continue to do the work. But y'all know the old gym, is it still a tile floor in there? Yeah. Tile floor in the old gym? So when I used to get out of school, and I don't know if y'all know, my first 2 years of high school here at West, I played on the JV basketball team. I was on the JV basketball team and on the varsity football team. School would get out, I would go to JV practice as a freshman. As soon as my JV practice got over, y'all know what I did? I ran down the breezeway and came here and practiced with the varsity. Every day. Every day. I practiced with the JV and I practiced with the varsity every day as a freshman and a sophomore. And so to be here, right, I've been so blessed and fortunate in my life to travel and to do so many things and to play on Olympic teams and all this different type of stuff, but you never forget where you came from. And so when he was speaking about sitting in here in the gym, talking about his happy place, it's still my happy place. I'm 37 years old now, right? 37 years old. I was in this, 37. But I remember coming in this gym since I was 13, 14 years old. And I was fortunate that Mr. Telford, remember Tim Fuller, gave us the key to the gym. I lived on 801 Louisville, Clemens Road, down the street. And I used to come up here late night, after school. You know what I mean? If I didn't feel like going up to the Y, I would come up here in this gym and I would hoop. It was my happy place. It still is my happy place. And so I'm grateful for what the game of basketball has brought me. But a lot of it had to do with a lot of relationships that was built here, right? Like Coach Layton being hard on me, not putting me on varsity. It sounds crazy, but I needed that. That made me keep an edge, right? I'm telling you, like I wanted to walk down the breezeway and have a Letterman jacket on, but I couldn't. I was a sophomore, so my dad kept me on JV so it would keep me motivated, right? To keep me working. And still to this day, right? You gotta keep working, you gotta keep doing the work. And all the different people in here that played a role in my life, I see Mason back there, Mark and Ray. Mark used to be my ride to the gym, right? Remember my brother used to fight. Oh my God, we used to fight all the time because we lived down the street from the Y, but I wanted to go to the gym. I ain't have a license. Guess how I was gonna get there? We didn't have Uber back then. You know what I mean? So that usually just started with a fight with my brother. You know, but for all the things that West Forsyth has brought me, I'm truly grateful. For the teachers, like it's crazy. When you hear Mr. Telford sit up here and talk about me, he made it sound like I was just the perfect student. I wasn't. I missed many homework assignments in my freshman year. Wasn't what I wanted to be, but what I did was I had a goal, right? I had a plan. Regardless of how much I liked certain classes or this subject, I knew I wanted to hoop. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you realize that if you want to get to your goals, at a certain point, you got to sacrifice. It was many of parties that was going on all the time, and I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I pulled up, right? He's like, yeah, I'm pulling up. But listen, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I didn't because I knew that I had to put the work in. I knew I had to put the work in. I was somewhere earlier today and I could have easily said, I'm home, I ain't gonna get my workout in. Got my workout in. When I finish here, I gotta go work out. I gotta train because I know if I want something, it's not just gonna come to me, right? It's not gonna come to me, I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it. So my message to all you guys is, obviously never forget where you came from, always show gratitude, and I say thank you. Appreciate it.